Okay, so let's talk about Clint Smith. I just watched some video from TFB TV from years ago that had him in it. I love that man. He's one of my favorite human beings on earth. Not that you could guess that. With my grandfather being who he was, Clint Smith is like someone I understand quite well. He's not my grandfather. He's a Marine Corps senior NCO. Like he's someone that I know the ins and outs of very very well. Like that was my grandfather. My grandfather was a captain of Marines. Something to behold if you've never seen one in the flesh. Man, Clint Smith makes me miss him. He really does. Like that, like I was going to figure out a way to do this video later. Why not just throw it in here? In the video I was watching, he said, "How's your tool bag?" And I thought about this. I was like, yeah, it is kind of a shit sandwich. I really like those. This tool bag is squared away. Squared away as fuck. I guess that's kind of like, the point of, a lot of what Clint Smith is, know what your tools are for, have them squared away accordingly, right? I like to have a mental toolbox. I am that weirdo. However, you should have two kinds of toolboxes, right? You need the toolbox, and you need the tool bag. Tool bag is a much quicker, handier set of tools that fixes most problems, you know? And in combat, the tool bag is violence. So get ready. You know, fucking claw hammer in your kit is probably not the worst thing you could carry. It does a lot of different shit. Random thought of violence. I guess that's the church that this is. This is the church of violence. Welcome, children. I still have bits of war paint on. I tried cleaning it off, and man, that's some rough makeup. I need makeup remover for that shit. I have some in there, but it's in a box. Um, Apparently, the army means that shit. Oh, I've never actually worn camo face paint. Anywhere that I would ever go to do anything, camo face paint makes you stand out. I'm a city person. So why would you wear camo face paint? You don't. I have the camo face paint in my kit because it's a handy thing. It's I think it was like $5. Seems like a good idea. There's a lot of that with my kit where like if it was cheap and I could figure out a way to put it on in a cool way, we did it. Like that's the mental toolkit for me is that. It's I pack heavy on mental tools because I have limited options on other shit. And my real value in most situations is that I can quickly and efficiently think through a problem, reference a back catalog of 10,000 years worth of fucking history that I know about shit, and bring you a pretty decent solution pretty quickly. Watch me play trivia with the guys. I used to get paid to do that, basically. Let me solve your problems. And it wasn't even on the, a fast kind of thing. It was a feed me your business problems and I will feed you good ideas. And in exchange, I get to touch all the guns. Because I'm a girl and I really don't care. Oh, I like this open L. I been fucking with the patina on this. It's pretty dope. Oh, I like it. I don't know. Should I auction this off? What about this one? I kind of like this one. It's locking, and I did a lot of carving on it. I think this one is going to be mine. I might blue its blade too, but this one is either I might give this to Blazer or I might auction this off. I don't know. This would be the first one for sale. It is an open L number 5. It's the largest non-locking one. This is a French penny knife. It's like this would have been at home in the kit of Jim Bridger or even like Daniel Boone and Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett and shit like that would have had pocket knives similar to this probably. A few other different styles and shit, but like this was a very, very common frontier pocket knife for like 300 years. Opinel made this locking bitch, and it's an improvement. I dig it. They make these guys as like a tiny thing. There's no reason to make a lock for them. It's basically the cheapest way to get one of these old school penny knives, though. I rounded the hump on the ass end of this one, and then carved it up. It's got mustard patina right now, a couple layers of it. It's dope. Ow. My ear is draining like a motherfucker now that I'm on antibiotics. It's just like, swoosh. It's disgusting. Don't get an ear infection. Anyway, Clint Smith is a fountain of knowledge. He's like a national treasure, really. Like, between the Marine Corps shit, the teaching gun shit, the cop shit, like, there's various people that you should be going and learning gun shit from. Clint Smith is at the top of that list, honey. You know, and the sad part is, if Clint Smith and I hung out, he would like me. It would take him a minute, but I could talk to him about some shit that he would like me in 5 minutes. I know what to say. Oh, I love my grandfather. That's why I love so many of you, really. Is my grandfather was a fucking Nazi. Like, he wasn't a real Nazi, but like he's a Trump Nazi. Like, he's me. He's my politics, but not transgender, which is a Trump Nazi. That's the thing that gets me, is that all of these people that are bitching about trans people are bitching about people that aren't me, and they look at me and then say that I'm them. Well, meanwhile, all of the trannies are going, "You're one of those Trump Republicans," blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, roger that. So all of you all are stupid. Okay. I'll be the Bendu, the one in the middle. You know, go watch Star Wars Rebels. I watched entirely too much sci-fi, and to be honest, Dakota and I, all we did for basically a year was hang out, make out, get high, and watch cartoons and fucking Star Wars and other shit, and like work as little as possible. We were in love, and I honestly think I was 100% right to do that. I don't think what we had lasts forever. We were young, we were in love, and we were doing drugs. Like, if you get that, you should fucking hang on to it for as long as you can fucking get it. It's good. It doesn't last, but it's good. Like, this is half of like what I want this show to be. I want this show to be this conversation about Clint Smith, my grandfather, and fucking trans shit. Why? Because that's me. I am probably one of the few transgender women on the planet that loves Clint Smith. I've never met Clint Smith. I've never taken training from him. I totally would. To be honest, I would probably rather go train from someone else because I think it would be awkward. He's really cute. And like some people get uncomfortable about that, especially married men when their wives are standing behind them. So it's really not. I don't fear Clint Smith. I fear Clint Smith's wife, and I'm guessing I'm right to do so. So I don't go near Clint Smith. Oh, he wouldn't have this anyway. If I had a vagina, he might though. I would guess that I'm not going to go there, but older men have certain tastes in women, and it's strangely enough this. They like big tits and asses. I don't know what it is. Black guys are the same. Like hell, a lot of people are the same. My girlfriend Dakota was the same. She had the taste in women of like a rap star. She literally liked me because I walked around our fucking like house or apartment looking like I was in a rap video. Not going to go into details on that, but I miss that bitch. I hate rap music. She would listen to the saddest emo rap. Oh, I'm glad I'm feeling better. Well, I don't know what else to say about Clint Smith after that. The Smoke said that he thinks these shows are getting better. I have to say, Smoke, Anonymous, Blazer, a couple of other people, Tara Smith, Derpy, you people are why I do this show. Uh, you're the people that I don't think there's anything I could say here that would chase you away, really. Like, you know who I am. You've heard it all. Like, if I'm fucked up on anything, it's honestly because people keep fucking with me. Like, you fuck with me long enough, I'll start saying spicy shit just to get a rise out of you because I think I can. And I can. I think I've been proving that lately. My flag is representing my renegade rebel navy, colonial marine corps that will soon recapture Washlandia from the Zarkons and Brandon. Or not. I don't know. Maybe we'll all die when the Russians nuke us. Equally likely. To be honest, I don't care anymore. I really don't. I just like doing a show on the internet and I'm saying shit that makes me laugh. And I think this show's getting way better, Smoke. I agree with you. I think this is the best shit I've done in ever. Ever. Especially Commando Barbie was pretty fucking good. I they completely fucking trashed the video on that shit. But like you can see the green and black on my neck there still. That makeup sucks. But I got one really hot picture that I put on Grinder with Commando Barbie because let's see what they say. Let's see what the boys have said on Grinder about Commando Barbie. Let's do that before we leave. Mm, just lots of haze and hi there. You can literally wear war paint and a war rig. And men are still like, hey. I'm sorry, that's funny as fuck to me. You saw that picture? I look crazy as shit. I have 16 guys all saying, hey, hi, how are you? Hey there, how are you doing tonight? Hey, how are you doing? What's up? How you been, gorgeous? I have fans on there too, as you might imagine. Like, I like sex. Leave me alone. thanks for watching, and I don't know. I, I don't know what to do videos about. I really need to go just watch a bunch of YouTube from today, like news wise. But I don't want to do that. I want to do Commando Barbie videos and shit and like egg on people because like that's me. I'm really kind of a dick. Like, CDs are so weird. Oh my god, it's a fucking weirdo. Don't even get me started. I know so many fucking weirdos on Grinder. And cross dressers, drag, and trans people are not the same things. And it's weird. Some of it's weird. I'm not like too judgy about it or whatever. You do what you want to do. But at the same time, it annoys me when people get confused about me, who I am, what I am. And like one of those things is like that teacher in Canada wearing giant fake plastic tits. I have giant tits. I assure you they're not fake. That's just ridiculous to me. Uh, yeah, my grandmother and I were talking about that, and both of us were looked at that picture and went, "Well, those aren't real." And when she said that, I was just thinking, "Well, duh." But then she said something. What did she say? It was she and I basically at the same time said, "Who on earth would even want ones that big?" And she and I have tits about the same size. Believe it or not, like honestly, coming out as trans has made me tighter with my grandmother and strained our relationship a little bit here lately. But it's because she's crazy and I'm crazy, and like we see each other way too much. I need to be patient and nice with my grandmother, but like sometimes you need to take care of you, and if you don't take care of you, you're gonna die, and that's kind of the ear infection thing. Like this shit, I really think that I've been really fucked up from that for a while. 17. I'm gonna fucking make some fucked up picture every night and put it on Grinder, and then we'll just see how many guys we can get. That's fun. That's what I actually used to do on Match Hats. I'd have the camera off and be chit chatting with them and just be doing it to the nines and taking a billion pictures and seeing how many guys I could fucking get to come over and fuck. Because why not? That's another thing. Is like you need to understand. Like I am a slut, and it's the end of the world. You know, and I don't think it's a bad thing to be a slut as a trans woman. Like as a girl with a vagina who wants to have kids, that's a little bit of a different story. You probably should be careful about that. But like there's a way to be a slut and not have kids too. So like look into that, and it's not abortion. It's like called condoms and like all sorts of other shit. I'm not gonna get into it. Practice safe sex. Don't practice safe sex. Do whatever you want to do. But condoms are for sailors, love, and those are mostly the men I like to fuck. So you guys all get to wear one. See you guys later. Uh, Again, Anonymous, Smoke, Blazer, and anyone else who watches all of these and watches all of them to the end. Thank you guys for watching. I really enjoy you.